This video will show you how to replace the front sway bar bushings on a GMC Sierra 2500. You'll have two of these, one along each side of the front of your frame. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. Safely make your way under the front end of the vehicle. We're looking for our sway bar. Now attached to the sway bar is our sway bar bushing. This is holding the sway bar to the frame of the vehicle. You're going to find along each side of the vehicle you have two 10mm bolts holding the sway bar bracket in place. Let's remove the pair. Clean and inspect your mounting hardware, replace as necessary. Continuing on, you're going to find that you have a metal bracket holding the sway bar bushing in place. Go ahead and remove that. A quick inspection and we'll set it aside. Now we can start removing the sway bar bushing. You may find that you have minimal clearance in between the sway bar and the frame itself. Now if you find that you have a hard time trying to squeeze this out of here, just carefully push it inboard a little bit further towards your front skid plate. Once you're past the frame, typically you can slide it out of place. And there it is, friend. Prior to installation of any brand new part, of course, we want to make sure we clean and inspect our mounting area. We have to clean the frame, but we also need to clean and inspect our sway bar. The sway bar is a common area to have wear. If it feels as though it's a smaller diameter in the area that the bushing is going to be, you may find you have a clunking noise over bumps. Let's go ahead and clean this down. Good. Clean the frame as well. Make sure we have a nice clean mating surface. For good measure, we're going to use a little bit of lubricant on our sway bar directly where the sway bar bushing will be. This will help prevent moisture in the area and wear. And now it's time to install the brand new front sway bar bushing. When you go to install these, you want to carefully separate it. Slide it over the bar and make sure you have it in the proper orientation. I always like to have the mounting slot facing towards the rear of the vehicle, so when moisture is hitting in this direction, it doesn't necessarily make its way in. Now you may find that you can't put the bushing into the proper placement if you're coming along the frame. So just as with the removal process, I'm coming a little bit further inboard. Once I have it on the bar, we'll continue on sliding into the proper placement. It's time for the bracket. You don't have to worry about the orientation on this. Sliding it up. Now continuing on, we have our two mounting bolts. On my mounting bolts, I've cleaned the threads and I like to use some anti-seize. Now to get these bolts started, I have it on a ratchet with an extension. Of course, I'm using a 10mm, just so I can easily press up while I start them in. We are not tightening either of them until they're both started in. Snug them up. Once you have those snug, torque them to 30 foot-pounds. Double check to make sure everything's properly in place and secured. Make your way over to the other side of the vehicle and repeat this exact same process. Whenever you do these, you do them as a pair. Aside from that, you want to take your vehicle for a road test. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.